What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm going to talk about the arena meta. This is one of the most requested topics that I get in the comments of my videos, and because in the past I had several videos talking about arena meta, how can you become the king of the arena, people know that it's something that I like to talk about, and because of that, this is what we are going to do on this video. Now, we are going to take a look at a new infographic that might guide you through the enemies that you are facing. It's based on my arena shard. Your arena shard is based on when you start playing the game. Usually the people that are there are started to play at the same time as you. So this infographic is going to help you to select the right team depending on the enemies that you are facing. Of course, there are always a few variations, but it's almost the same thing. Now, why should you listen to me? Well, I've been very successful on arena, and it's very important to focus on arena because you get the power cores, and the power cores can allow you to get different things, refreshes in the store, refreshes on the raids and in Dark Dimension and so on. So it's very good to get as many power cores as possible. So I'm always usually top 3, sometimes top 5 or top 10 if I'm not able to stay online at the payout, and the payout is exactly the most important time to be online for arena. So we have rank 8, we have rank 2, then we have rank 1, then we have rank 2 again. Usually rank 2 is the place I like to be, rank 3, rank 2, and then rank 5 here. So yeah, as you can see, it's based on the advices that I'm going to tell you. It's based on good and successful experience on my arena shard, and my arena shard, it's no small arena shard. There are most of the people here, they are top 100 in raids and alliance wars and so on, so it's not like I'm playing against scrubs. And one of them, it's even from the Baby Yoda alliance, so it's big stuff. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at my infographic, and then we are just going to take a look at a few matches. So this infographic, you can find it on my Discord. The link should be at the beginning of the video or on the description, or if you can't find it, just ask in the comments and I will share with you. So this is to guide you the teams you want to use depending on the enemies that you are facing. So if you are facing Infinity Watch, you can go with Mirror Match, or you can use the Eternals with Omega Red, Silver Samurai and Doctor Doom. This team completely destroys the Infinity Watch, and it does it in half of the time or 1/4 of the time. Now, if you see an enemy that on defense they have Loki, Cable and Emma Frost, then you want to use the Infinity Watch against them. Infinity Watch destroys this team very easy. If the enemy has Baron Zemo, Emma Frost and Cable, then you want to use Cable, Emma Frost and Loki. This will allow you to go first with Cersei, and as soon as you turn rewind them with the first ultimate, you win the match. So that's pretty much it. Now, if the enemies have Doctor Doom, when the enemies have Doctor Doom, you always have to take Baron Zemo, so you can ability block Doctor Doom early on. Because of this, you might want to change the ISO weight from Baron Zemo from Raider to Skirmisher, so you have the additional 50% focus. It's only necessary for the level 5 green. Beyond the level 5 green is not necessary, but it's very important to ability block Doctor Doom, because this is what allows you to win the match. If you are facing this team, if they have Baron Zemo, Doctor Doom and Emma, you want to bring your Zemo, Cable, so you start first, and Emma as well. And in case they have Phyla-Vell and Adam Warlock, you want to bring your Baron Zemo and your Doctor Doom. Now, the difference here, you have to play out very carefully. You have to use your typical ultimates with the Eternals, but then you have to really destroy Adam Warlock, so you can, on the second pass of your Eternals, you can attack Cersei or Icarus once again, whichever has the most turn meter. So once again, you can find this infographic on my Discord, and I think it's easy to understand. Okay, so for the first clip, we are going to take a look at this team with both Eternals, Emma Frost, Baron Zemo and Loki. So this is the fast track team, and to counter this one, you want to bring Cable along, so you start faster than the enemies. Make sure that you have these different counters saved on your arena tab, so you can take them right away. Okay, so instead of Cable, I took Infinity Watch. This is one of the possible counters that you can use. The Infinity Watch, because they have the safeguard, Icarus is not able to flip the positive effects around, and this is why this team is able to counter the Eternals, because on their own, just as the damage dealers, Icarus and Cersei, they are not able to do much against the Infinity Watch, and Loki and Baron Zemo are just useful for the first turn, so you just focus in one of the Eternals, whichever has the lowest yellow stars and red stars, and then you win a batch. As you can see, pretty easy. Other option, like I mentioned before, is instead of using Baron Zemo, you can use Loki, but also Cable, so you go first. Okay, now we are going to take a look at another very common team that we face on defense, which is the Eternals, Doctor Doom and Adam Warlock with Phyla-Vell. The logic behind this defensive team is that whenever you use the ultimate from Cersei, you get a taunt on Adam Warlock that you are not able to remove. This is preferably good if you have a very big Adam Warlock and your enemies get stuck on it. Like always, you want to ability block Doctor Doom and get rid of him as fast as possible, and then you want to work out on the other Eternals. Now, you can do these two ways. You can use the ultimate from both Eternals, or you can use the ultimate from Icarus and then use the basic from Cersei, so you don't get stuck behind Adam Warlock. It depends on the size of your team and if you have enough damage to get rid of the Eternals fast enough. So pay attention to whichever character Baron Zemo applies vulnerability, and then focus on that character. Okay, now we are going to take a look at the most common team that you find on Arena Defense, which is the Eternals with Doctor Doom, Emma Frost and Baron Zemo. But be smart about the positioning of the characters. You want to keep the Eternals as far away from each other as possible. Cersei in one corner, Icarus on the other, so there is a smaller possibility of your Eternals being applied slow. If they don't have slow, it can become harder to counter these, so make sure you keep them apart for extra success in defense. Okay, so let's take a look. This is the mirror match usually, so we remove our Doctor Doom and we put Cable, so we'll go first. As I said before, whenever you face Doctor Doom, just go for the ability block on him, then pay attention to the vulnerabilities in case if it's necessary. In this case it's not necessary, so focus on the characters that have the buffs. In this case it was Cersei. We flipped them around, she had all those vulnerabilities and we were able to destroy them. Then with Cable, you want to make sure that he is strong enough to survive at least one turn, so you can turn rewind the enemies with his special. You don't have to do the T4 on the special, without T4 is fine. And then you just want to focus on whoever is alive. As always, make sure that Doctor Doom gets deleted early on in order for you to win. And for the last match, we are going to face Gorilla, the guy from Baby Yoda. And as you can see, his team is huge. He already has one character, Icarus, at gear tier 16 with 6 red stars, 7 yellow. Cersei, 7 red stars, 7 yellow. and Omega Red and Adam Warlock with 7 yellow, 6 red. So this team is huge, but don't worry too much about the power of the enemies. This team is at 1 million power, but we are still going to do fine. Once again, what matters on the arena meta right now is the speed of your team. So because they don't have Emma Frost, Baron Zemo, Loki or Cable, you can use your own to take advantage on the enemies and keep them under control. So because we are facing Doctor Doom, we are going to take our Baron Zemo. Because we want to go first, we are going to take Emma, and because we want to do as much damage as possible, you want to take Doctor Doom. Okay, so here we go, and my Eternals, for comparison, they are only 5 yellow, 4 red, so they are very small compared to the enemies, probably half of the stats. Okay, so we ability block Doctor Doom, like I said before. Make sure he has Skirmisher to guarantee that ability block. Then you turn Rewind with the ultimates from the Eternals. Then you want to slow with Emma Frost, explode with Doctor Doom, and then you want to focus as much as possible on Adam Warlock to make sure that he loses his taunt. As soon as the taunt is gone, you want to focus with a stun on whichever Eternal is going to go first. In this case it was Icarus. Now Cersei did her ultimate, that's fine because we had more turn rewind than it was necessary. Finish off Icarus, and now we just have to deal with Cersei and Adam Warlock. So as you can see, even punching up 300k or 400k, we are doing quite fine. Just make sure that you have the control over the turn meter, that you have more turn meter than the enemies, and make sure that you ability block and slow the characters that matter, and focus the damage also on the characters that matter, so you always have the turn advantage. So yeah guys, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. How to become the king of the arena in 2021, the last quarter of 2021. Just as final notes, Cable and Emma Frost do not require a lot of gear and do not require a lot of T4s for them to work in arena. So in case you are a new player, you don't have to invest a lot in these characters. On the other hand, Baron Zemo and the Eternals, it's nice to have as much gear and as much ISO 8 as possible. Once again, you can find this infographic with the most common teams on arena right now on my Discord. And like always, if you like the video, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the information helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.